Hey, we are Unbounded Souls, three college students who started learning game development a few months ago. For Game Jam Plus, we wanted to make something simple, so we tried building a small timing-based combat game, which was not as simple as we thought. The game is called Threefold Blade. It's a turn-based game, but the attacks aren't automatic. When you attack, or when the enemy attacks, there's a timing window you have to hit. Kind of like the style you see in Chaos Obscure? Yeah, we know. It's a bit bold to set up, but just let us have this moment, right? If you hit the timing, your attack goes through. If the enemy attacks and you hit the timing, you parry it. If you miss, well, you had the hit. Simple. On top of the timing stuff, the game has 3 stuns: Stone, Wind, and Flame. They interact with the timing and with each other, so you can't just spam the same thing every turn. I mean, you can, but yeah, whatever. Wind has a smaller parry window, but if you get it right, you can counter attack. Stone has the biggest parry window, steady damage, and can't be countered. Flame hits the hardest and can even break through parries, but if someone counters you, you take double the damage. So it's basically like rock, paper, scissors loop. Each turn, you pick whether to attack or change stance. If you change stance, your flow resets to 0. Flow is the concept of your mana. You get it from landing hits or parrying. You spend it on enhanced attack or special attacks. And special attacks also depend on which stance you're in. Yeah, it's kinda complicated because every stance has their own special attacks. Enemies use attacks at the stance too, so you actually have to watch their stance and telegraph. They are not that smart, but they're smart enough to land a hit. If you miss a parry and get hit, your flow goes back to 0. Same thing when you switch stance, so you're always deciding whether you want stance advantage or if you'd rather keep the flow you've already built. We took some ideas for Swift Journey and Color Obscure, simple visuals, small scope, and pre-timing mechanics. Obviously on a much smaller scale, like microscopic. We're aiming this game at those who enjoy timing-based combat, simple mechanics, focused fights, the kind of people who like experimenting with the system without needing a full RPG shit behind it. Basically, if you enjoy games like Omori's timing attacks or even old-school Paper Mario style action commands, you'll probably fight with this. Of course, those games are way bigger than ours. You're more like the tiny cousin who shows up with a wooden sword and says, "I can fight too!" The other group that fits the game is people who like small indie combat experiments, stuff you can finish in short sessions, but still has enough depth to tinker with. Pick up and play, low commitment, but satisfying if you like mastering timing. That's Threefold Blade. Thanks for watching. And please don't judge us too hard for saying the word Clay Obscure, okay? Bye bye.